Aries. Happy August. I hope you're doing well. Okay. Here we go, guys. Okay. This is general. As you know, Sun, Moon, and Rising, if you choose. Okay. I'm going to strongly suggest it. I know most of you already do it. But I think it will help you. Okay. All right. Here we go. And you know, guys, I shuffle off the line, right? I don't think we all need to see that. Our time is valuable, right? All right. Go. Okay. Okay. The overall energy is the Hanged Man. Okay. Hit the pause button. Okay, that's our energy here. Okay, until we get a better perception on something. Okay, let's dive into the reading and we'll see exactly what that's all about. Okay. Okay. Well, you show up as the Hermit. Okay, so clearly there's a need to either take some time to yourself or to stop doing something. Okay. How it crosses you, how it shows up here, is the Tower card. Okay. Something, again, these are 3 major arcana cards. They're cards that are fixed. Okay. We have no control over the outcome. They're coming. Okay. They're fixed changes coming. And usually when they come in clusters like this, let me just take a gander here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. We have okay. Our overall energy, I'm sorry guys, is the Devil. Okay? That's the overall energy. I apologize. Okay. I think we're out of balance somewhere here, okay? That card is showing up as the energy, so we're putting too much focus in we're off balance somewhere, okay? Let's see where we go. We've got 7 major arcanas in here. That's a lot, okay? And again, these are all fixed changes, so clearly there's something big going on here, okay? And I'm not surprised. That's Aries, right? Okay. Again, you show up as the Hermit in the reading, okay? How it crosses you is the Tower card, okay? It's getting rid of old ways of doing things, old foundations, things that aren't serving us any longer. Again, sometimes we want to change things, we sometimes just don't know how, okay? And that's when the Tower will come along and do it for us, okay? I tend to think, though, that you've taken a step back here. The Hermit card is not a card of cutting yourself off. It's just a card of taking some time to step back from a situation, okay? And given you've got the Devil card here that sits in our overall energy, and I'm going to jump right to where our home life is in this reading, you've got the Hangman, another stop card, okay? So there's a lot of just stop the madness cards in here, okay? And I just say that sometimes we're so all over the place that nothing is getting done. So let's just see where this goes, okay? In the near past, you've got the Magician, okay? And when I say near past, I mean like the energy is in this reading, okay? It washes across for the next couple of weeks. So it will be with us through this month, okay? It's the Magician. You must have been trying to do something, get something going, and you're just hitting resistance here, okay? this is either you trying to do this, guys, or it's someone else doing it to you. Okay, so take this reading in, because I have a feeling that this could be a double-edged sword here. I think that this may be a push-pull kind of scenario, which is why it's not getting off the ground. Okay. The Magician, I mean, granted, we've got the devil as the overall energy, and the Magician sits here in the past, or what's going on here. And you've got the Hermit and the Tower card. That to me is someone being manipulative, okay? It's someone using excess power against someone else or something else, okay? If you're trying to do something here, get something off the ground, I know I don't need to say this, but make sure that you're being ethical about it, and make sure that the other party involved or parties involved are also doing the same thing, okay? I think due diligence is going to wash across this reading as well, okay? Okay. Your foundation here is the Four of Swords. This to me is another card of calling a truce, taking a time out, taking a breath, and stepping back. It's a time that you need to spend a little bit of time by yourself, okay? When this comes up in this many, I'm going to say that this is a relationship read, okay, and it's not going well. It's either trying to be heard or vice versa. It's just there's not a meeting of the minds here. Nobody's listening to each other, okay? Hit the pause button, because nothing is going to be resolved at this time, okay? If this is in fact a relationship read, I've seen relationships that haven't taken the time out, where they don't know to take their own corners, and the relationship will crash and burn. If by chance this is something that you both just need a little bit of time to regroup, get another way, to do things, go at it again, that could also be it. This is in your foundation, so this is sitting here. This is what's anchoring this whole reading, okay? And it's a need for a little bit of alone time, okay? What crowns your reading here is the Six of Swords. I'm sorry, the Six of Wands. That's a spiritual victory, okay? That's maybe somebody in this reading is trying to do something in a different way, and their partner is not liking it, okay? This is sometimes when we make changes for ourselves for the better, the people around us aren't real thrilled about it, because you're also shaking up their arena now. And I tend to think that that's what's happening here. That's okay, okay? Self-growth is a necessity. Keep going how you're going. What I'm saying here is keep going in the direction that you're going for yourself, for the greater good of yourself, okay? Just, I think you may be hitting a little bit of resistance here, okay? Because what is in the future position, the outcome position here, is the Judgment card, okay? That is a card of going in a different direction, and I tend to think that the people around you are not real happy right now, okay? That's okay, though. That's okay. Sometimes we have to upset the apple cart. It serves people better that they can't even see it yet, okay? But always stand in your true power. Always go in your own direction. Just be kind to the people that we're taking with us that really didn't ask for the ride, okay? That's that, okay. The outcome, what you would like to see here, the legwork that you're trying to do here, is the Seven of Cups, okay? This is about choices, okay? This is, to me, the 7 cups of grace, okay? It's about making choices for yourself, long-term choices, wise choices, just being discerning here. What is an idea? What is a dream? What can I anchor? Okay, because that's the important thing here. It is only a dream until we put a timeline on it and we can anchor it. Then it's a goal to work towards, okay? So just make sure that what you're trying to do is something that you can bring to fruition, okay? That's all I'm saying, okay? Again, in your home life, your day-to-day, anything that you come across on a day-to-day is being shaken up, and we've got the Hangman here to prove it, okay? It's just not going smoothly. Maybe a different perspective is needed by you or someone else, maybe just a little bit of a timeout, a little bit of a wisdom checkpoint. Something needs your attention, okay? A decision needs to be made. It's just, somehow it's just not coming to fruition. That is that card of, regardless of how hard we've tried, to do things, how many different ways. It's just not producing the outcome that we're looking for. So we need to take a little, stop here for a moment. Okay. Your hopes and fears, you've got the Knight of Swords. Okay. I'm sorry, the King of Swords. Okay. We all know he is the militant, the black and white, no gray, focused. Okay, he is militant. Period. That's just the easiest way to explain him in any kind of facet. Okay. You or someone coming at you may be doing, there are gray areas, okay, and the gray areas are where the magic happens, okay. It's the agree to disagree. It's the what are our deal breakers? How can we, find some common ground here? With this card in your hopes and fears, it's too structured. It might be too much for people involved, or it may be too much for you. You may be the one hitting the resistance here because you're like, this is what I want, this is where I want to go, this is how I'm going to get there. Sometimes it doesn't always work out like that. We miss the paper trail in between, okay? And clearly, you've got a lot of major arcanas in here, so the universe is telling you, we need to just stop for a minute and refocus here, okay? The Tower card is just saying to you, that's also a change in perspective. It's a change in a way of thinking, okay? It could be something as little as that. Given the cards that you've got, I'm going to say that that's what it is. It just needs a revamp, is all. This, to me, I have the feeling that this is something wonderful. It's just, we need to find a different way to go about it, okay? Okay. The outcome card here is the Page of Cups. I love this card, especially in this position, okay? The Page of Cups here is messages coming, okay? Someone may come into the picture. Someone may try to help you. This is, honestly, this is a message coming from someone that you are in a relationship with. It's a message coming, an emotional message, okay? It's gonna have an impact here. If you've been waiting to hear from someone, if you're not getting the response that you're looking for, this card tells you that you're going to, okay? This card, be receptive, okay? Come at this with a childhood air of innocence, okay? Go at this like a fairy tale. I'm not saying act juvenile or act like a child. I'm just saying be open, okay? Have that air of innocence, no air of being jaded, of, our past sometimes can make us very jaded. This card is just saying to you, please, just be open. Be open to someone else's way of looking at something, okay? That's what this says. I'm going to pull some clarifiers here because this is a lot, and I can also sense a lot of frustration around this, okay? And rightfully so. You're hitting corners and walls everywhere you're going here, okay? And that gets a bit frustrating after a while. But again, these are major cards, okay? You've got the Devil card. You've got the Magician card. You've got the Judgment card, the Hermit card, and the Tower card, and the Hangman card, okay? And you're anchored in calling a timeout, taking some alone time, okay? That's what you're being told to do here, okay? Because what happens is, in the outcome, you get the conversation that you want. You get the green light that you want. You get the universe frees up a path for you. You've just got to let it do some work in here for you, okay? It's got a better way of doing things. It's got a better plan for you to get where you're trying to go, okay? Okay. I want to pull some clarifiers on the Seven of Cups. What is exactly it is that you're trying to do here, what you're trying to decide upon. Okay, this is a new relationship, okay, that you're just not feeling connected at this time. And that's exactly what this reading says, okay. The Six of Wands, though, okay, you've got this in your overall. This is what you're hoping for, spiritual victory here. This is stepping into our own, too, okay? It's carving out a path for ourselves. You may have been in a relationship. It's very, very easy to get lost in a relationship, okay? You're doing for each other. You're doing for your kids. You're doing for everyone. And at some point, you've realized that 10 years have passed and you're just doing for everyone else, and now you want to do for yourself. And you know what that is. You know what your desires are, and that's what you're going for, okay? For your clarifiers here, you've got the same exact card, okay? That means it really amps it up that what it is, okay? What it appears to be, it is, okay? You've also got the Ace of Cups here. That's a new relationship, okay? That's getting something with emotion off the ground. It could be a career too, guys, but I'm going to say with this is on the home front, okay? You've also got the Five of Cups here, okay? That's feeling out of sorts. That's just, it's feeling left out. It's needing some time alone. It's just not, you're just feeling out of sorts, okay? And there are clarifiers here. You're trying to find here the best choice for everyone involved and yourself, okay? That's how you show up here. That's the legwork you've got to do. That's what you're deciphering. And it's just not, you're not getting the answer that will work for everyone. That's why the universe is saying, you know, stop. Just stop right now, okay? There you have it. I'm telling you, with this card in your outcome, the Page of Cups here, the communication you want frees up. The insight you want comes, okay? That's what this is about, okay? Your hopes and fears here, I'm just going to say, you're taking the time out anyway. While you're taking the time out, think of where the gray area could be. Okay, guys, things are not always black and white. In a perfect world, that would be lovely, but they're just not. There are a lot more gray areas, okay? Explore them, because I think that that's where you're going to find the middle ground for all involved here, okay? All right. Okay, Aries. Somebody get back to me, because this was a lot, and I can not only feel the energy in the cards, I can feel the energy across this reading, and I can feel people screaming at me too. So trust me, I would never steer you in the wrong direction. This is what I see here. Please just hit the timeout, okay? I think that August may be a reflective month, a month to get another way of doing something, a game plan. It may be an observation month. This actual work may actually come into September, okay? So I'm just going to put that out there. This may be more of a behind the scenes than the actual curtain opening, okay, for this month. Okay, Aries, this was a general reading. I hope that I have helped you in some way. If you need clarification on this, or if you want to go a little bit further, please reach out to me. I'd love to do a personal reading for you, okay? Thank you so much. Have a great month, guys.